Okay, all right. Thank you for coming, everyone. Thank you for putting up with the chairs and corona and all that stuff. Today is going to be the first presentation in front of their parents for a lot of the first years. So if it was me, I'd be crazy nervous. I'm also crazy nervous stood here, so they'll be crazy nervous. So please, if you can give them some encouragement, some thumbs up, some smiles, some clapping. Go Arisa! Something like that. Great. Yeah, today's presentation is a job training. It's about podcasting. So this is a strange presentation because we don't have much to show you. It's all about them talking about what they did. There's not many physical things they made. So it's going to be tough for them to talk about something they did without showing so much. But the podcast is like 25 minutes long they made, so we can't press play, you'll be here for 25 minutes listening. It's crazy long. But we will send it to you by email or Kids Note or YouTube after it's finished.
今日はお越しいただきありがとうございます。ダン先生のトランスレートしますね。今日は今年初めてのプレゼンテーション、皆様をお迎えしてのプレゼンテーションなので、特に1年生すごい緊張してると思うので、温かく見守ってください。で、あと本日のレッスンがジョブトレーニングでして、で今回ポッドキャストに挑戦しました。なのでポッドキャストってラジオみたいな音のみのものなので、今回なかなか映像で見せたり作品として見せたりってするものがないんですけど、この2ヶ月子どもたちは、調べ物からどんな内容を話すかとかグループでたくさんディスカッションしましたし、でそれを今日プレゼンテーションするんですけど、なかなか見せるものがないので子どもたちも説明にちょっと苦戦するかと思うんですが、そこも楽しんで聞いていただければと思います。で完成したものは今ダン先生言ってましたけど25分の長さになってしまったので後日お送りしますので、そこはお待ちいただければと思います。はい、よろしくお願いします。
Cool. First, we're just going to show you the song we've been practicing this time. So, if everybody could stand up. Rio, you got your ukulele. Cool. Everyone, Rio, do you want to stand up or sit down for playing? Sit down? Okay. Everyone else, do you want to stand up or sit down? All right, everyone stand up. Rio, you can sit down.
I can stand up.
Okay. All right. Rio.
You just walk in, I make you smile. It's good, but you don't even know me.
I'm going to leave you in the very capable hands of Yukisumi to start us off.
Hello everybody and welcome to the second job training presentation of the year. This is the first time that many students are doing the presentation in front of their parents, so we might be a little nervous. I hope you enjoy the presentation. To help us understand what a podcast is, we all looked at some podcast examples and using a clipboard we took notes while listening to the Amazing Kids podcast. This was a podcast about a 9-year-old who had the idea to make a body bench at her school. A body bench was a place where kids who don't have somebody to play with can sit down, and when other kids see them sitting there, they go ask them if they want to play. Do you guys think a body bench is a good idea? Or do you want one at your school?
Alright guys, Sada asked you guys a question. Did anyone hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright, does anyone want to answer? Emma?
I think I want to have it at my school because sometimes somebody can't play, so but not every day. But I think it's good to have fun events.
Anyone else want that here?
I think good because when I am lonely, then I can sit down so somebody can play with me.
Do any of you have a buddy bench at school? No? Cool. Anyone else want to talk about the buddy bench? That's that. You have one at school? Oh. Alright, thank you guys. Ito, you can... Oh, wait, sorry. When we listen to the Amazing Kids podcast, when we listened to the Buddy Bench podcast,
Yes.
what was difficult about it? Because you guys thought it was super difficult, right? Can you tell us what was difficult?
Because it's too fast, it's a little bit older. So.
Yeah, they were a little bit older. Did anyone else think it was difficult? Emma? Everyone else think it was easy?
Yeah.
No, you guys all thought it was pretty difficult, right? So we had...
May I have
Yeah, sure.
The introduce was good, but other things, it's a little hard.
Yeah, they were like... She was like 9, right?
Yeah, 9 and 11.
9 and 11. She was American as well, so she was talking super fast.
Yeah.
And her words were really difficult.
Mm.
Nice, good job. Alright, Nathan.
We talked about what a CDK podcast called Be Like in Groups, but a podcast was a really hard thing to understand, and the Amazing Kids podcast was really difficult. Breaking down the podcast into sections would help this. Mr. Dan show us different podcast logos and played different podcast intro so we could see what many podcasts sounded like to make things easy. Mr. Dan organized section we need 2 things: about me, interviews, talk time, and many more. Next, we listen to a sample podcast that Mr. Dan has made. Mr. Dan talked to Miss Kitty, Mr. Minoru, Insider, and a super crazy Tsukiho on his podcast. Could be like, do you guys remember how crazy Tsukiho was and what ramen Mr. Minoru liked?
Anyone want to answer?
What does it mean?
When we listen to the podcast with Tsukiho, Mr. Minoru, Miss Saeda,
Miss Minoru likes ramen.
what type of ramen did you like? Do you remember? He was being silly, right?
I know. And the bathtub with Miss Minoru.
Eating ramen in the bathtub? Oh, making
Ramen
bathtub?
Yeah, making.
Oh, having a bath in the ramen?
Bathtub is the ramen soup and
Bathtub is the ramen soup, and he gonna make ramen, and he gonna eat ramen.
Are you sure he said that?
we put the
No, he said
the
it.
ramen and then we go to the ramen and eat it everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Do you guys remember TK?
she said Harold.
So big voice.
Yeah, it was very noisy, right?
Yeah, but I know Miss like soccer.
Yeah, he said it like that.
Do you remember what Miss Saida was talking about? Does anyone remember? Saida. Yeah, what was Miss Saida talking about on the podcast?
Why she comes to after school?
Yeah. Do you remember why she came to after school?
I know.
Saida, do you remember? Or anyone else? Do you want to pick someone?
Because Lisa is a little bit because Lisa is a little bit worried about the CGK kids, so she comes.
She needs to keep an eye on you guys, right?
Yeah.
Emma, do you want to say something?
I think she said she wants to see how much English we can talk more than CGK preschool.
Yeah. Nice. I mean, I've forgotten half of that. You guys have super good memories. Nice. Do you guys remember, what did you think of the podcast I made with Tsukiho,
I
Miss
think
Kitty?
it's good.
Good? Do you have any advice for me if I make a new podcast? Is there anything I can do better?
Maybe we can do super funny.
Super funny one? If Mr. Dan makes a podcast with TK, Miss Saeda, Mr. Minoru, Miss Kitty again, one more time,
How about Miss
Is that-
Heather?
and Miss Heather as well, is there any advice? Do you think the podcast was a little too crazy, a little too noisy? What do you think?
I think it's okay.
Crazy.
Rio, what did you think of it?
Before the podcast, TK said Han was so big, so I think a little bit quieter.
A little bit quieter? Ayuma, do you remember the podcast with TK? She was being so loud. Do you think when we make a new podcast, we can learn to be a little quieter? Is better? Cool. Who's next? Alice?
After listening to Mr. Dan's podcast, we all started working on our podcast planning booklet where we worked really hard to come up with so many different ideas for the 9 areas of the podcast we were thinking about.
A quick question before you go, question. You can answer the question though. you all had 9 sections, right?
Yeah.
So how did you plan for those sections? Do you remember? I'll give you a hint. It's on the whiteboard. Do you remember how you planned for each section? Yeah, sure. You can go.
I think we wrote this only by ourselves. We're gonna write about what you're gonna do in the podcast.
What was the difference between the small ones and the big ones? Can anyone tell me? Anyone who hasn't spoken much recently? Hayato. Do you remember why the small ones and the big ones? What was different? No, it's okay. Yeah. Ryo, you got any ideas?
The small one is first, but the big one is the final one.
Okay.
Because it says final.
Okay.
But
Yeah, you want to say something?
The small one is you're by yourself in your own thing, and the big one is we do it together, and then we're going to play together, and we're going to learn with everybody.
Perfect. Yeah, the small one was just everyone's own idea, right? And the big one was many people working together. Great. Emma, if you want to say something quickly before Koshi goes?
The small one we think by ourselves, and the big one final we do as team.
Good job. All right, Koshi. You can go.
Weekly we talk together some more about what we have done and what we are going to do next. Yukism recorded an interview with Mr. Dan in front of everyone, so everyone could see how the microphone worked and how the recording of the podcast would work. After this, we split into 3 groups of 4 and started working on the first section of the podcast: intro, talk time, and interview.
Was there anything difficult about using the microphone, or was it okay? Yeah, with the microphone, did you find it hard? Was it okay doing it here, or were you too close? Or when you were using the podcast microphone, is it okay?
So hard because sometimes it's too loud and sometimes it's too quiet.
Right, yeah, it was a little hard. So when your mummies and daddies, grandma, grandpas, when they listen to the podcast, if they have headphones in, do you have any advice for them?
Yeah. Please be careful because sometimes it's going to die. So
Sometimes it's going to go quiet, right? And then it goes to the next section and it's hello everybody. Really loud and quiet because the microphone is difficult, right?
yes.
All right, Yuya. Yeah, please be careful with the earphones.
To make sure we are ready to record in studio time, we work together in our group, our own planning blocket for sections. We need to plan and then use the iPad practice many times, so when you record the final version, it was really good. Because the classroom are really noisy, we record the final cut repetition error.
Yeah, when you're using the iPads to record, what were some of the problems you guys had? Was it easy? Was there problems? Problems. Red, you haven't talked in a while. You see what Red wants to say?
hard because everyone was practicing and loud.
Ah, okay. Many groups at the same time?
Yes.
Was there any other things that were difficult? Just because everyone was louder?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
Because some people are laughing so.
Yeah. People were laughing while you were trying to record in a different group. Some people were all talking together.
So we and when I talk and somebody was doing that. There was something using that. And when I said hello, we said hello and then boom.
Yeah, it was pretty noisy. Ella?
It was hard because it was hard to hear when we record and some things are noisy and when we hear we are good or bad, we cannot hear because the iPad we have other people so we cannot hear so much.
Eito, what did you think of using the iPad to listen to your voice? Was it okay?
Yeah.
Was there anything difficult, or did you think it was easy? Good?
Yes.
Anyone else want to say anything? No? All right, you're up.
When one team finished a section, they got to choose which section they got to work on next. Each section was different and difficult in a lot of ways, but we worked our best to record as much as we could. Mr. Dan is not very good at editing, so please forgive any mistakes. What did everyone like about the project?
Oh, who hasn't talked in a while? Hi, Eito. What did you like about podcasts? What did you think was fun about podcasts? Someone could go past the microphone. What did you think was the fun thing about podcasts? Did you like working with Ayumu?
Yes.
What was it you guys were talking about together? Okay. Is there anything people found super fun? Eito and Junsei, what did you guys find? What did you like about podcasting? Eito, Junsei, did you find, was there something you really liked about podcasting? Or was it super boring? Was it fun? Was it too difficult?
It is fun.
It was fun. What did you like about it, Jinsei? Would you like to make another podcast? Or is one podcast finished, no more? For student choice, if everyone does a podcast, would you be happy or like, podcast?
Podcast.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was really hard. Emma?
It's a little different talking, but you made that script, but why do you are sad?
I'm just joking. Anissa, did you like podcasting?
Mr. Dan, I liked podcasts because I like to say something in the microphone.
Oh, nice. Well,
And
presentation.
if it's choice, I wanted a podcast.
Oh, really? Nice. Anissa, did you like the podcast project?
Yes.
Did you enjoy working with your friends, or what did you like?
I like talking.
Nice. Good job. All right, Ayumu.
Once everything was edited together, we got to listen a whole podcast and make any change or because the podcast is quiet, long, we can only play little scripts during the presentation, but we hope that you can enjoy it at home. Now each group will explain what they worked on. Can the intro group please come forward?
Okay, we're going to have the intro group stand up, and you guys can talk about what you did. I'm going to play, you guys can sit down actually. I'll play a little bit from the intro group so your parents can hear just a little clip, okay? We can't listen to the whole thing, but we'll just play a quick clip from the intro group and they can tell us about what they did.
What are you going to talk about it today? I'm going to talk about karate. I have a question for you. What do you like to do at your karate? I like to play with my friends. It's me. Next is Saiko. Saiko, what do you want to talk about it? I'm going to talk about food.
Okay, we'll keep your food a mystery, Saiko. Okay, if the intro group would like to come forward, there's a super small clip from intro. And can you tell us about what you did in intro group? Where's number 4? Arisa, there you go. Alright, Saiko, here you go.
It was good because it's fun and good song. It was good because we did together song. It was fun because I like talking. And Saiko and me is together, and Yuina and Arisa is together team.
What did you guys talk about in the intro?
We talk about a lot of some ideas, and then someone was like, I want to talk about piano, and the Saiko want to talk about the food tomato, and Yukisumi want to talk about karate, and Arisa like to talk about Mickey Mouse.
Nice. Saiko, why did you choose to talk about tomatoes?
It's salty and yummy, so I choose tomato.
Nice. Arisa, you chose to talk about Mickey. Why did you want to talk about Mickey on the introduction?
Because I went to the Disneyland.
Nice. Cool. Is there anything else intro team wants to talk about? Is there anything you didn't have time to do? Is there anything you want to put into the intro?
Piano. Yuina's piano.
What's Yuna doing on the piano?
The concert song.
You're playing a song, right?
Yeah.
Is it for the intro, or do you just want to show us your song? Or is it, welcome to CGK Podcast? Or is it, you want to show everyone your song?
No, podcast song.
Cool. Alright, intro team. Anything else you want to talk about?
I chose piano because I like the sound song.
Nice, good job. Alright, intro team, nice one. Alright, interview team. Can you tell us about who you interviewed, why you chose that person? Was everyone fighting because they wanted to be interviewed?
No.
How did you fix it? So many things. Sorry, Emma. You're right. I'll do it afterwards. Sorry. We can listen to the interview clip after you guys have spoken about it.
teacher Suryo because Jinsei and Ryo did rocks in the paper and Ryo went, so we chose Suryo.
Did you want to be interviewed, Jinsei? Were you super angry that Ryo was winner?
No.
So you guys did what? Who wanted to be interviewed? Was it just Ryo? Why did you need rock, paper, scissors? So you interviewed Ryo, right?
Yes.
But you guys had to do rock, paper, scissors because many people wanted to be interviewed. So who else? It was Ryo wanted to be interviewed and someone else?
It's me and Jinsei.
Oh, you and Jinsei, okay. What was some of the questions that you wanted to ask Ryo?
How many people is in your family?
Any other questions?
What vegetable do you like?
Was there any questions? Was there anything you asked Ryo and you were surprised? Eito told a super funny joke during the podcast as well. Do you remember what the joke was, Eito? When they asked you, because it wasn't just Ryo answering questions, right? You guys were saying what you liked as well. When Ryo asked Eito, what vegetable did you like? What did you say?
Carrot.
Why did you say carrot?
Because I'm a host.
And everyone laughed a lot.
Because Eito's rabbit. Because it's not big.
Yeah, well, it's nice.
Because
Alright.
Eito's not
Question, you'll have your chance next.
You can ask me question, but we have an easy one and a hard one.
How did you do the questions? Did you just think of them when you were recording? Did you write them down?
No. In the paper cup, Miss Kitty put so much questions, so we are going to put it and ask that question.
Okay, so when you pull it out, you're not like, you know what to say, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Is there anything about interview that was super hard, super fun? Anything you want to try again differently?
I want to try again.
What do you want to do differently?
Because sometimes it's so loud and sometimes it's so quiet.
Okay, so changing the volume a bit. Sada, what about you? Is there anything you want to change if we did it again? No? It was good? Was it super difficult or so-so? Okay, super easy.
Super easy.
Super easy.
Yeah.
Conference. All right, thank you guys. Thank you. Team interview music. Yeah, who are we going to play? Team interview. All right, the last team we're going to talk about today is the Talk Time team. Who is on Talk Time? Coming up. We'll listen to it after you guys talk about it. Hayato, Ayumu, can you guys stand together? Because you were together. All right, who from Talk Team wants to tell us about what they were doing?
Today we write and talk and
What was it you and Hayato talked about together?
the board game.
The board game. Hayato, what did you guys talk about with the board game?
Game, how to play, how to go to the ball, and
Nice. Do you guys remember what you called your board game?
colorful board game.
What is the board game? Is it something CGK bought from the shop? Or can you tell us about the board game? Was it something Miss Kitty made?
We made it together.
Anything you can tell us about the game? So how do you win the game?
If you go to the queue, you have to answer the question.
Nice. What were other people in your group talking about? So what was Emma and Koshin talking about? Do you remember? Ayumu, you can tell us.
Koshin is talking about Minecraft and Emma is talking about when coronavirus finishes, where do you want to go?
Nice. Koshin, can you tell us about what you were doing? Yeah, what kind of things were you telling us? Because you talked like a long time about Minecraft. There's a lot of detail there.
What we get
can do in Minecraft, and what's the goal, and why this Minecraft one block is square.
Was it just you talking, or were your friends asking you questions?
Friends asking the question.
Cool. Emma, what did you talk about?
I talked about the coronavirus is over.
Nice. What do you want to do when it's over?
I want to go to England with Kitty, then I want to go. And I forgot the place name, but I'm gonna go to the place with Heather.
Yes. You go Miss Heather and Miss Kitty and not Mr. Dan. What?
Yes, Mr. Dan was crying.
Yeah, if mamas and papas are listening, I was crying. What did Koshin, Ayumu and Hayato, what did you guys want to do when coronavirus finished?
Go back to China and play.
Hayato, what did you want to do?
I want to go many places. I want to go to many places too.
Nice. Is there anything else Toptan wants to say? You guys finished? Good. All right. Good job, Toptan. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Welcome to CDK.
Headphones, be careful.
We are here today to talk about different topics. First, we have Ayumu and Hayato talking about their games. Hello everyone. Today we are talking about a board game called Colorful Board Game.
What's the rule?
If you go to start 10 times, you are the winner. What's the cue on the board? That concludes our presentation for today. I hope you enjoyed and since it was many of our first presentation in front parents, please give us a big round of applause at the end. Thank you very much for listening. Everybody.
Yeah, you gotta get everyone up first. Clap first. Everyone stand and wait for the psycho signal. So everyone stand up.